Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of a new rewatch series of Golan the Insatiable, a cartoon comedy that not many people remember because it was extremely short-lived. Let's go. We open on a very bored mayor addressing a similarly bored audience of townspeople at a town hall meeting. The lethargic meeting is interrupted by a little girl, Dylan, kicking open the door, followed by a giant ogre demanding the use of a public space gazebo. A woman tells the ogre Golan that he needs to fill out the proper paperwork first. Golan blusters and threatens a little girl named Mackenzie, but leaves to do as the woman says. At Dylan's house, we're introduced to Dylan's sister, Alexis, and her boyfriend, Keith, going on a date to a water park. Golan has a crush on Alexis and asks Dylan about her sister. Dylan's parents come into Dylan's room to talk to Golan. Golan insists that Dylan's father, Richard, kneel. Richard is angry at Golan for joyriding his car and getting tickets, and now Richard's license has been suspended. Dylan's mother Carol doesn't seem particularly concerned with this, though. Carol is going to drive Richard to the courthouse, and they want Golan to babysit Dylan. Golan and Dylan watch TV and see a commercial for a water park, the one Alexis is at. Golan drags Dylan along to the park. Dylan brings along a brick that she had planned to throw at the mailman. Golan bumps into Alexis, and he tries to make small talk with her. Keith comes over with some friends, and they all think Golan is cool. Golan's goals switch to trying to impress Alexis to just wanting to hang out with Keith and his cool friends. They go to a water slide. Golan leaves Dylan behind because she's too short to go on the slide. After the slide, Golan feels guilty about losing Dylan and goes looking for her. Keith finds her, but Golan mistakes Keith for a kidnapper and beats him up. Dylan hands him the brick she brought. Golan is about to sexualize Keith's remains when Alexis explains he found Dylan and he didn't kidnap her. Golan apologizes, though Keith is almost dead, so he can't really react in any way. Keith is in an ambulance, and Golan tells a paramedic that he placed Keith's penis in a cup of water. The paramedic responds that Keith's penis isn't missing. Okay. Later, at the Beekler residence, Dylan enthusiastically recounts Golan beating up Keith to her parents, and they all share a laugh, except Alexis, who's still angry with Golan for nearly killing her boyfriend. This premiere is really funny. The laid-back tone contrasts with the absurdity and casual violence in a balanced way. The characters are all well-defined, and their personalities all come through their designs and voices very clearly. Dylan's cute, and she has an anarchic attitude. She's also deeply loyal to Golan, whom she considers her master. We'll learn more about what that means in future episodes. Dylan's sister has an especially abrasive voice, but I like it. It fits her loudmouth personality. The animation in this first season is a bit stilted, and from what I remember, it stays this way through all the ADHD shorts. The voices of Dylan and Golan and a few other characters change in the second season, and while I mostly prefer those voices, I think their original voices work pretty well. The mayor, Mrs. Budnick, and Mackenzie B. all make their debuts here, and will go on to become much bigger characters later in the show. There are a lot of little gags throughout the show, and I highly recommend checking out the series for yourself. So this was really fun, being able to go back and look at Golan the Insatiable and do a little video on it. Not particularly long, not much to look too deep into, it's a comedy, but this was fun, so that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.